If you buy a stock today, there is a 90% chance your trade will never be touched by a human being. We still picture the stock market as a room full of guys in suits, screaming at each other on a trading floor, but that room is dead. Today, the global economy is quietly controlled by massive, silent algorithms. They don't sleep. They don't panic. And they execute millions of complex trades in milliseconds. Whether you are carefully building a long-term dividend portfolio or actively day trading to catch a breakout, the brutal truth is this: you are playing a game where the machines see your cards before you even put them on the table. But what happens when the machines make a mistake? What happens when a piece of code decides to crash the global economy in under 3 seconds? Welcome to the invisible war for your money. Welcome to AI Horizons. To understand how completely outmatched we are, you have to understand high-frequency trading, or HFT. Have you ever wondered what actually happens in the exact millisecond after you hit buy on your trading app? It doesn't. Before your finger even lifts off the mouse, an algorithm has detected your order. It races ahead of you, literally at the speed of light, buys the stock you want, and then sells it back to you a fraction of a cent higher. It sounds like pennies, right? But when a machine does this 10 million times a day, those pennies turn into billions of dollars. These algorithms are so fast that Wall Street firms have literally spent hundreds of millions of dollars drilling tunnels through mountains just to lay a straighter fiber optic cable. Why? Just to shave 1 single millisecond off their trading time. Because in this ecosystem, if you blink, you go bankrupt. But high-frequency trading bots are just the foot soldiers. What about the generals? Who is actually deciding where the world's wealth goes? Meet Aladdin. Aladdin is an artificial intelligence system built by BlackRock, the most powerful financial institution on Earth. And it is the apex predator of the global economy. Aladdin isn't just tracking a few tech stocks. It analyzes everything. It monitors global crop yields, political elections, shipping routes, and interest rates. It currently manages over $25 trillion in assets. That is more than the GDP of the United States. When Aladdin spots a trend, it moves billions of dollars across the globe in absolute silence. It decides which corporations survive and which ones starve. It is so deeply embedded into the financial system that major banks and even governments rent access to it just to understand their own risk. But here is the terrifying question no one wants to answer. What happens when the apex predator gets confused? Because we have handed the keys to the economy over to machines, we have created a system that is fundamentally fragile. Look at what happened to Knight Capital. They were a massive trading firm that activated a new algorithm on a Tuesday morning. The code had a glitch, a tiny mathematical error. Instead of waiting for human confirmation, the algorithm went rogue. It started buying high and selling low, executing thousands of trades per second. Human engineers desperately tried to pull the plug. In just 45 minutes, Knight Capital lost $440 million. Nearly $500 million evaporated into thin air in the time it takes you to eat lunch. The company was wiped out, and that was years ago. The algorithms we are using today are infinitely more complex. Which brings us to right now. We have entered the era of Agentic AI. Wall Street is no longer just using AI to predict the market. They are giving it the power to act on its own. We are trusting black box algorithms with our pensions, our retirement accounts, and the stability of global markets. They are smarter, faster, and more ruthless than any human trader who ever lived. But if an AI-driven supercycle triggers a global flash crash tomorrow, there won't be a human being on Earth fast enough to hit the kill switch. The trading floor is dead. The machines have already won. The only question left is, what do they plan to do with our money next? If you want to stay ahead of the massive tech shifts rewriting our world, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching AI Horizons. I'll see you in the next one.